Hey, right guys, Straight from Munch's Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 2 of One Tree Hill season 9. We got Chris Keller back in there. Him and Dan have been up to some shenanigans, it seems, so whatever that's about, I guess we'll find out in the, well, probably not this episode, but in the coming episodes for sure. I'd assume by like the midway point of the season they'll explain kind of what was going on in that first episode, but they definitely won't be doing that anytime soon to go by the basic pacing that One Tree Hill kind of goes through. But yeah, I enjoyed the first episode, so episode 2, guys, if you enjoy, make sure to leave a like. If you're new, remember to subscribe, and of course Patreon would have finished all of Tree Hill and they will be on to Charmed. I don't know what episode of Charmed they'd be on, but that would have started on Patreon, so that'll be linked down below if you want to join over on there. But for now, let's do this. Do they just not do the intro now then this season? That's depressing.
Julian, wake up.
What's wrong with it?
What the hell's that?
Nothing.
They've been abducted by aliens?
They're gone. Someone stole them.
Good morning.
No way someone's stolen them.
Mom?
Right.
I must be dreaming. Quick, slap me.
Of course they're okay. I've done this before, you know.
Barely.
Yeah. Let's calm down with that.
Coffee and pastries,
Oh, that
and you
looks
don't see your father doing
nice.
things like this. We were gonna do the clothing line together.
Yes, Mother, we were until you said no.
Yeah, I was going to say, you didn't want to do it, so pipe down.
I offered him money. He said he didn't want our money. He needed a place to stay for a little while. Honey, I would love
2
to talk
nights
to
is
you before I
what I
made
said.
this decision, but I couldn't.
Oh, okay, right.
What do you want me to say? I'm
Because,
sorry.
okay, yeah, I guess you weren't able to call it. This is something about, like, the signal.
You know, I did tell Dan that if you said he has to go, he has to go.
He won't do it. It's the final season. And he's done that a lot. You can't just have that happen again. Dan, you gotta go.
You have to go.
Okay.
Get dressed.
Might as well just gobble those words up my ear. Never mind.
You sure you want to re-record these guitar parts? Because once people find out Chris Keller played on your track, I'm just saying.
Right, the guy who sold 0 songs.
Toast or pastry, you look so
Right, so it's on a
yummy.
commercial.
Toast or pastry, get into my tummy.
Right.
Toaster pastry song? That was you? I thought Quinn made that up, but you were kind of a big deal.
Was he? Chris Keller was never a big deal. He's like a small deal or maybe a medium deal.
Took some things for granted. Sometimes I wish somebody would have talked to me.
I think people did try and talk to you, Chris, and you just come out with some corny joke.
The ratings are better than ever. They love the cooking segments. His
Oh, Millie and Mouth back then.
Joe, we're talking about his health. I've tried discussing it with him, but I always chicken out, and he's getting worse.
What, does Mouth have some, like, disease?
Marvin? Honey?
Is he depressed again? I feel like
Can I
Mouth's
talk to you for a second?
depressed every season. Oh, wow.
Hi, baby.
Obese Mouth. Hey, add obesity to the storylines. There you go. That is a fat suit though as well, wasn't it? It wasn't the actor. Maybe he's method actor. Maybe they're like, just so you know, we're gonna make Mouth like obese in season 9, and he actually put on the weight. You never know.
Don't talk to strangers. I got you, didn't I?
Yeah.
What if he had a heart attack?
I was thinking you might want to hang out with me today. Maybe go shoot some hoops. Go out to see Clay or something.
Okay. And by the way, thanks for letting Grandpa dance today. It's pretty awesome.
Oh, hell yeah! Dan eating his pancakes.
Amazing breakfast, Haley.
So, Grandpa, I thought maybe one of these nights we could go camp out in the backyard. I could set up my tent and everything.
Ah,
The insurance people have arranged a place for me to stay in town.
on
But
the
you have a place to
streets.
stay right here. They can't make you leave, can they?
Oof, the guilt.
This coffee cake was really good.
Yeah, we know. You've said it 50 times, Julian.
First, we would love to have you involved.
I know he's doing this on purpose.
Oh, that bacon though.
And when Ted's in the picture, you just sit there with that ridiculous haircut, eating bacon and cracking
Yeah, I think it
wines.
looks better than it used
What's
to.
wrong with my haircut? And right now, she's happy because her father's back in her life.
He's up to something.
He better not be.
Maybe he's not. Maybe it's all in your head.
He probably is.
Have you ever seen a psychiatrist?
So you don't think there's anything actually wrong with me?
Clay, she's just trying to help.
Well, clearly not, because he's still sleepwalking.
My wife passed away, and my doctor thought it would help to talk to someone.
And did it?
No, not really.
Okay.
You know, that was a long time ago, and I don't think that's what's affecting me.
Yeah, I actually did the opposite. He started talking to his ghost wife, so.
How am I being stubborn?
You didn't even want to go to the doctor.
You said you were fine.
You are being a little bit stubborn.
Do you understand what this feels like?
How would you like to be the one wandering around the countryside?
I wouldn't want to be.
Bro, if she was, you would push her to go do the same thing.
I think it's terrible what's happening to you. But this is happening to me too. I feel so panicked because
Yeah,
you're
I'm
out
with-
there
I'm with
and you're
Quinn
not
on this.
yourself.
Like, this is just stressing her out at this point. Like, just go.
I know. But just let me try this new medication and let's see what happens.
I guess
I
that's
have an
fair.
agency to run. I have to go to Europe.
So you still go to therapy. I guess therapy's not cheap though, so.
What if it happens again?
I don't know. Well, handcuff me to the bed.
Clay,
I'm serious. Huh? Why not?
No,
Might be
Clay's
fun.
acting like a knob. Small penis energy.
You didn't talk to him.
I didn't know how. It's not an easy subject to just bring up.
Yeah, mouth, you've put on loads of weight. Can you sort it out? Boom.
Say, I think you're really plumping up there, Jumbo.
Oh, that works.
Fine, I will talk to him.
Good. Here he comes.
Hey,
Hey, honey.
It's definitely a fat suit, thank God. You know, I hate fat suits, but One Tree Hill, Friends, New Girl. We have 3 of them that we're reacting to. Well, Friends are finished now, but they really did not know what to do with Matt this season. As always.
Crappy. Said it was crappy.
No, we got Chuck and
His name's
Cheers, that's
Chris Keller.
Oh, I read about that guy. He dates a lot of girls. You should probably be worried.
He tries to date a lot of girls, that's different.
Like steal Alex's room key from her purse at Red Bed and Records, and then move all her stuff over here.
Right,
Why?
So she can move in.
that's a dumb
You're asking
idea.
Alex to move in?
Chris, you're getting a bit close there, mate. You want to dribble on her. You could literally go to her right. You don't need to be hobbling over like a goblin.
Chris Keller?
What the hell? Why is he dressed like
That's him.
Neo?
What a tool.
Yeah.
Chuck that guy right in the goods. Watch me give this guy the business.
Hell yeah, Chuck, I guess. Caught instantly.
Hey.
Wow.
Hey!
That is so embarrassing.
What you doing with my purse?
Just come over when you're done.
Okay.
Thanks for the money, honey.
God. Oh, brother. Wow. Chris is one Chuck over. He's going to sign Chuck next.
Chuck! Let's go.
No thanks. Chris said I could stay.
Chuck.
See you later, Chris Keller.
See you, buddy.
Oh, they got a secret handshake and everything in the space of a minute.
There's my cookie.
Sorry, I'm 5 hours
Daddy,
late.
your cookie's overbaked. I've been waiting forever.
Sorry, Angel. I found my way to our old country club and
I was just trying to figure out how best to fuck you over. 'Cause that's definitely going to happen. It's like, can we not do that with Brooke on the final season?
Dad, how would you feel if we included Mom?
you know, I think your mother had her chance. And she betrayed your trust.
Ryan, you haven't. You absolute knob. This is the first time he showed up in the entire show. I don't trust him for a second.
He needed to know.
Dude, you need to see a doctor.
I saw a doctor. Everything's gonna be fine.
Until it is, you can't go to Europe.
That's what I said.
Clay's acting like such a penis.
Like you're a werewolf.
Okay, I have a plan. All right.
Go on,
Until
what's the
medication
plan?
fixes it.
Yeah.
I go to Europe.
Which it
During
might
the day,
not.
I scout, and at night I'll handcuff myself to the bed.
It's totally like you're a werewolf.
Right.
Your plan
Sound
sucks.
bloody. Yeah, it's not the best.
You need to get well, Clay. That's it.
So what? You're gonna go to Europe? Try selling that to Haley.
I gotta go to Europe.
I thought Clay was going.
I know, but apparently Clay...
Clay's a werewolf.
What if he actually is a werewolf? Turned supernatural for the last season.
All right, you can go to Europe on one condition. Take me with you and handcuff me to the bed.
Hell yeah.
You do it. I wish too.
Definitely do that. What do you mean you wish? Just do it. Whatever. Like, Jamie, you can look after the house by yourself. Chill with Dan.
Dan has to go.
Off you go to Europe, done. He's still sticking by that. God, he's really... Again, I don't really have a problem with it, but Nathan will not budge on Dan, like, at all.
Guy's so cool. Any girl would fall for him.
Haley didn't.
Shots.
God, you remember Dan and Nathan doing this in
I think
season
it's
1?
good what you're doing with Clay, Dad.
It was a lot more intense than this.
I know you like having Grandpa Dan around, Jamie, but he's probably gonna have to leave too.
Because you won't let him stay home.
Oh, figured that out quick.
I assume it caused some conflict between you and Nathan. I know you're smart enough to know that it was going to in advance. So thank you.
Dan, not a day goes by that I don't miss Keith.
Oh,
or hate you for what you did to him. But if there is such a thing as rehabilitation or forgiveness, then I believe a person should have the opportunity to prove that they've changed.
Yes, Haley.
That's why you're here.
Yeah, I feel like Haley's been not lenient towards him, but she's been more open to the idea of Dan.
Cream into a bowl.
I can't with this.
Top it with your
Oh, why have we got chubby mouth as a storyline?
The whole thing, and you definitely don't share.
What the hell? That is Mal's character in a nutshell. You're on the final season of a 9-season show, and his main storyline is he's put on weight. Oh, it's brilliant.
Daddy didn't steal anything.
Yet.
You said no, Mom. I said not yet. And really?
Did you?
Daddy? When has he ever been a father to you?
Yeah, I back her on that, to be fair.
People change, Mother, not him.
People change, but I think, like, wait a bit before jumping into business with him. He's been back for a day. Like, Brooks is not being the smartest here at all.
Some desperate attempt to get him to love you more. Get him to love you more.
Oof.
Okay. Maybe my parents will actually want to spend time with me.
I know, what a concept.
You're right.
What an
You're
idea.
right. And I should be able to wish you the best and hope that it brings every great happiness.
I'm with both of them. Like, I feel like the idea of Brooke, like, wanting to get close to her father is like, I like that. That's still good. But you have rushed into this. Like, it's Act 2 of the season, and you're like, yeah, I'll get into business with him. That's fine. Because you won't betray me or anything like that. This song's unironically better than Jocelyn's in The Idol. That song they were hyping up all season.
There's an opening slot on a great tour, and I can get it for you.
Hello.
The
I have
tour
a boyfriend
from
here, and I'm
McFly.
mixing my album.
Chris Keller doesn't open. Chris Keller headlines.
Right.
Yeah, the Toaster Pastry Tour.
Sorry.
He cries.
That's fair.
What? How is that like, oh no, I've gone too far here? Again, I feel like every season we have like a storyline of a character needing to go on tour.
I love roaming about and living out of a suitcase.
So maybe Chase will understand that.
Yeah, Chase did run off to Vietnam for a year.
One of you's gonna have to change.
I'm going for a run. Do you want to go?
No thanks. I think I'm just gonna watch the game.
How about you record it and spend some time with me?
Yeah, I'm just kind of tired. I got a spot right here on the couch for you when you're done.
You don't really, where your sweaty feet are. Mal's been lying on that couch for 4 seasons.
You know, if Alex were a guy, we would have been done hours ago.
If Alex was a guy, she would not be moving in with me.
She hasn't said yes, you fool.
My mom's magazines say that Chris Keller can have any girl he wants. He probably
Right.
just roll solo like me.
Okay.
You know, you're supposed to put him in his place.
Well, yeah, that was before Chuck Skolnick knew how cool Chris Keller really was.
Really? Third person?
I'm just trying it out.
Well,
Don't do it.
don't.
Yeah, please don't.
Your new pal,
One's
Chris.
enough.
Dan Scott sleeping in my guest room. Much worse can it get?
So he's staying for a bit longer then. Ah.
Why do I say these things?
Well. I just came by to say, if you need anything while Nathan's gone, and I mean anything, you just let old Chris Keller
You
know.
came all the way to say that.
Hey, Haley, I really have changed.
God, he's the worst. I don't know what he ever thinks is gonna happen.
What you thinking?
Just feeling sorry for myself.
Yeah, that makes sense. You do that a lot. Even though you were shot and had a psycho version of your wife, that wasn't actually your wife. Don't worry about it.
Hi.
What's my surprise?
Just so you know, I'm
What,
gonna
I'll
leave
go
on
first?
tour. I was gonna ask you to move in with me.
Hi. What's my surprise?
Ta-da!
It's just so dead.
You
when she-
used my money to buy my own clothes?
I wasn't taking your money. I was taking your room key.
Why?
You have 0 brain cells, Chase. So when she goes no, she's got to move all of this back out.
Your stuff in today. Check it out. Glasses are on the end table. Blue sky pictures here.
Cool. Could literally look out the window and see that.
Now, I know it seems like a big step, but I think it's the right step because I love you.
Yeah, well, she wants to go on tour.
Alice Whitehead.
I mean, she could still say yes to moving in and go on tour. Like, it's not like she's breaking up with the guy. Oh, okay, maybe when, like you said, one of you needs to change, it'll be her that'll change.
It's okay.
What is?
that you didn't say I love you back.
God, every guy has a problem with that, this show.
It was a lot to process.
I know. That's why I said it's okay.
I mean, he handled it better than Julian did. You know, when Julian had such a Mardy when Brooke didn't say it back.
Once those words are said, you can't take them back.
Yes, you
That's
can.
fine. I meant what I said anyway.
Oh yeah, you can say it and not mean it, so there's a difference.
I think that we haven't been together that long, and I think...
Because I do. I love you, Chase Adams.
I bet Mia busts through the window now in a SWAT outfit.
Say it again.
I love you. You know that?
Nah, these are cute. I'll allow it. I'll allow their cheesy, corny ways. I thought Brooke was in the house then.
On second thought, I just lost my appetite. Bring me a double martini and a shot of Botox for my guest. Speaking of erectile dysfunction, hi, Vicky.
Oh, he's brilliant.
We might be able to cut you in. I was thinking I might need an assistant.
Make your jokes 10.
Do not fuck Brooke over, I swear to God.
God, you're sexy when you're all fired up.
He's wobbling his head for. He's gonna do it. He's so gonna break a heart, watch. Has she got a Minecraft shirt on? I've not played Minecraft, so I don't know. It looks like a Minecraft shirt though. I have played Minecraft, actually, that's a lie. For like 2 hours. Chris Keller.
I want to take that tour.
But oh, okay, right, never mind. No, but she's just straight up taking the tour. She's gonna be the sport night for Muck Fumbles or Muck Fly, whatever they're called. Muck Muffins.
Mr. Evans, your prescription's ready.
Just take. He's doing my head in now, actually, to be honest. Unless he's like zoned in, his other personalities come out. Oh, he's actually just walking away with the prescription. What? There's got to be some like deep meaning as to why he's acting like that.
I used to see Keith every day when I loved him.
Yeah,
But
Keith was
Dan
pretty great.
saved our son's life, and he protected you from Renee, and he's your father.
He's done a lot to cut. I won't say make up for it, but
You saw Keith every day. I lived with Dan every day.
that's true. It's like it surpasses more than just him killing Keith. Like that is the cherry on top, but there was so much more shit Dan did. Like he was, I love Dan, but he was straight up abusive to like Nathan and shit. So I guess Nathan's saying that it makes sense why he's still not ready for it.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too, son. Can I speak with you outside for a second?
Oh, a Nathan and Dan scene. I'm excited. Oh, do you remember that scene where him and Luke's had the chat on the court? Yes. Stop calling to Chris. I just want to watch this now.
Sorry for what happened here in Diner.
Well,
And I appreciate the way you've been with my wife and my family, but when I come back, you need to be gone.
okay. That's it. Fair enough.
I understand.
That's the thing about it, is like you can't even be annoyed at Nathan for it. It's like I want the Dan redemption. I've always wanted that. I feel like a lot of shows would have had Nathan completely change on his way with Dan, but Nathan's been very solid with his decisions on Dan. So
I'm not going anywhere.
right, what does that mean? Is Dan up to his old ways? He better not be. Don't do it, Dan. Don't end the show with being a prick. We don't know what he means by that yet. We'll see. I'm invested. Alright, there we go, guys. That is episode 2 of One Tree Hill Season 9. Another good episode. I feel like this season is off to a good start so far. I won't say there's anything exceptional going on just yet, but I think most of the storylines are like decent. There are some like ones. Like Clay is really annoying me. There's got to be... The only reason I'm not saying, oh, it's a shit storyline yet is because there's got to be a reason as to, one, why the story even exists, and two, why he is so hell-bent on just not taking any medication or wanting to go to therapy, and I want to know what that is. Granted, if that reason is garbage, it will put me off Clay's character, so it better be a damn good reason, because like I said, and like Quinn said, it is affecting her at this point. Like, she's worrying about him, like she's staying up all night making sure he's okay, and then hearing that he's off in some random park, like, of course she's going to be worried about the situation. And Clay will be trying to get Quinn to do the exact same thing if she was in that situation. So him trying to be like this, all like, oh, I'm not taking the medication. Oh, it's like, bro, please just get it sorted. So yeah, I want to know where it leads. And depending on where it leads, it could be a shit storyline or a good storyline, but it's undecided yet because it's just like there's too little that we've had. So yeah, I'm going to wait and see on that storyline. Mouth being... Now, a storyline that's a bit more clear-cut is Mouth having put on weight. Now, do we even class that as a storyline at this point? I don't know. You guys know my journey with Mouth as a character, and I'm not surprised that his final storyline for this show is going to be him having put on weight and stuffing his face on his cooking class. So that's brilliant. I have no interest in that. However, everything else is pretty good. Like the Nathan and Dan stuff is great. It's always been great, and I assume it's going to continue to be great for the rest of this season. I'm curious why they seem to want to get Nathan away from the show. Like, he was barely in Ep 1, then he's in this ep, and now he's gone off to Europe, so I'm assuming he won't be in the next couple of episodes unless it's like him on the phone or something. But yeah, I'm curious why that is. Julian and Brooke are pretty good. And then we've got Brooke with her dad as well. That's just going to end poorly for Brooke, obviously. It does feel like she's jumped into that a little bit quick. I get they've got 13 episodes, so they want to get it moving, but she was like, oh yeah, my dad said yes, let's go. I know she explained it a bit by saying she kind of sees the clothesline as a way that maybe she could bond with her parents, which is kind of tragic, but it does feel like she should be a bit smarter and more switched on with what the outcome of that choice is going to be. Yeah, we'll see, but pretty good episode overall. I'll go with 7 out of 10 for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of the episode down below in the comments, and I'll see you next time for episode 3. Until then, take care. Peace.